Sadly, goodbye.
Hello my friends, welcome back to the vlog. I went to Spain for 10 days in mid-December. My Spanish is pretty limited, so you might see me struggle for a little bit. This is my family's first time out in Spain. I'll be showing you all the things I ate, went to, saw, and did. Welcome to part 1, guys. So we just got on the taxi ride. We're ready to go to our vacation home. Let's begin the tour. Hello guys, we're gonna do a tour. As we enter, look at this beautiful tiling. It's a little dirty, but what else? Nice long hallway. Let me turn on the light here so you guys can see. Alright, so here's the bathroom. Cute little florals. Look at that tile. And I will be staying in here. Cute. Bam. Cute room. Okay, as we continue down the hall. Okay, here's the kitchen. There's a little fridge in here. And for some reason the freezer is in here. Then we have little cooking area. Then we have the living room space with my fam. So cute. I love that balcony. Look how adorable the street is that we're on. So then going back in, here's this room. It's a little dim lit right now. And that concludes our tour. We are here at Las Ramblas. So after wandering around Las Ramblas, we stumbled upon the famous La Boqueria, where our eyes met the meat, and of course we need to scratch our itch and obviously sample some jamon. As we entered, of course, my brother gets sucked into the first seafood restaurant that we see right in front. And actually, I'm not mad about it. We started out with their sangria, and we told our waiter that we're just here for a snack, and he was nice enough to go ahead and suggest scallops, pulpo, or some octopus, a humongous assortment of seafood for 2. Well, for us, 5. One of my favorite things on the seafood platter was the largest shrimp I've ever seen, but it actually turns out it is called a Norway lobster, so basically a little mini lobster. The tastiest part, as you can see, is me attempting to get at the brains. Okay, well, not the brains, but definitely the meat from the head. Okay, just brains. You can also try to pry it open from the bottom and pop that sucker right out.
Got it.
Yeah. The seafood at this restaurant is incredibly fresh. I could eat seafood every day. Oh my god, look at that shrimp. In the seafood platter, there were scallops. I split this one with my sister, and of course, this was such a tasty morsel. So good. Remember when I said that this was a snack for us before eating dinner? My mom refused to believe that this was not her dinner, and because so, we ended up ordering a sea bream since there wasn't sea bass available at that hour. The texture is pretty similar to sea bass, although it does taste slightly sweeter than what a normal sea bass would taste like. Oh my god, it's so good! After our meal, our host offered us a little digestif to finish off, aka shots. that basically make you feel better after you've eaten somewhat of a heavy meal. Tequila? What is this?
No, alright. This is a rujo. It's a Spanish grappa. Wow.
Oh my god.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Drink all of it.
Mommy, you want? No?
I'm gonna sleep here.
Shout out to Xavi because he was such a great host to us. Thank you for hosting. After the snack, we ended up getting some €1 juices. I'd come out here much earlier if you wanted to enjoy the entire market. A few hours later, we did not want to walk far, and down the block there was this 19th century restaurant with an old school boho vibe. They serve traditional Catalan cuisine. We basically started out with some sardines, tomate bread, and this beef cartilage salad served with some white kidney beans, and oh, this was such a winner in my book. You can very much taste the butteriness from the cartilage. It's one of their specialties at this restaurant. We also ordered to the table some snails, and of course I had to capture the essence of my brother, who has never eaten snails in his life, and of course, lightweight, he was reluctant to try it, but wow, look, he's surprised. Just look at his face. You like it? Yeah. Now it's my turn, and I'm gonna try it first with the garlic butter sauce, and then next I tried it with the vinegar, and woohoo, fire! Our first evening, we had to try some paella, and it was so great. We ordered it for 6 servings, and of course we had that snack earlier, so we took some of it home. I could just watch the waiter mix that paella over and over again, and look at that, he got that strong arm. This was definitely the highlight of the meal, where you have the saffron and all the seafood juices just mixing together, and then you put that lemon right on top of there. Ooh, you guys, this is life. This is life. So I didn't expect it to be so runny. Look at this, it's falling away from me. But like I said, oh my god, it was so tasty, you guys. I want to re-eat this meal again.
Alright guys, we're gonna go into the world's smallest elevator. Are you ready? Entering. Guys, okay, are you ready? How many tracks? There's 3 people in here. Oh, look how tiny this is. We barely fit, guys. 3 people. 3 people in this elevator.
Good morning, this is breakfast. We got some coffee here and some pastries. Okay everyone, my family went out to get some pastries, and my mom basically was like, hey, let's just eat light. There's like 18 pastries here for 6 people. But look at that, oh, the croissant. Here's like an apple tart. There's a cream one. There's my little savory breakfast because I can't eat sweet in the morning. Look at this. Oh my god. I'm excited.
Feel a little cold, making all the same mistakes. Heard you miss me from a mutual friend.
Alright, outfit of the day.
You make, I count to 10, got a dime and she.
Okay, so we're just waiting for my family, and we're gonna go ahead and take an all-day tour to the monastery, and it's gonna be beautiful. Can't wait for you guys to join me.
We took a 40-minute bus ride outside of Barcelona to the Montserrat, which is a famous monastery where the Black Madonna lives. We purchased an all-day tour, which included the bus ride, cable car tickets, as well as lunch on an olive farm.
We're gonna take this cable car all the way up there. Zoom in. Oh my god, so tiny.
Cable car ride was a 5-minute journey that takes you all the way to the summit, which was at 4,055 feet, or 1,236 for those of you who are not American watching this.
Ooh, it's very cold over here, so now we're gonna take our cable car to the monastery. So pretty.
Fuck slow talking, I wanna let them know I'm slow cooking in the lab like a pot roast. This a pick and roll.
Should I do on this side? Oh god, why does it move like that?
First to make some earnest. I'm dirty, no detergent.
Hello everyone, look at the view. I'm like scared to look at it again.
Now she my babysitter.
Okay, we made it to the top.
You okay?
Why did you shake like that?
Smoky, so get all pissy and mopey, homie.
Okay, we just are walking up this hill. It's like a San Francisco hill. Nothing to it. We good.
But you're not trying to see, meet me in your mind, cause I don't think I'll be.
So pretty. It's cold. It's very cold. Ooh, look at this. It looks really cute with my nails.
Thousands of people make their way to visit this monastery. I was respectful and I did not film inside the church except for this small snippet right here. We also got to visit the Black Madonna, which is carved back in supposedly 50 AD. I did get a chance to touch it, and we also got to hear the Famous Boys choir sing as well.
I told you it's so stunning here, guys. Let's do a 360. Alright, my family's calling because we go get some bread.
Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart.
Where's he going? Okay, we got off of the bus and the road was not paved for like 10 minutes, so we're just going like this the whole time. But now we're ready to eat.
After that day tour, our tummies were starving and we had a 3-course meal on this lovely olive farm. Of course, I picked out the soup that had jamón y queso, or ham and cheese inside of it. Expectation versus reality. Here's reality.
I was hoping that it would be better or prettier.
Oh my god, why is the taste so good? Shot. Look how beautiful it is, guys.
Thanks for giving me some eggs today. They're really good.
This is the end of our tour. Stay tuned for dinner later tonight. More seafood.
For dinner, we headed over to La Paradeta, where it's basically a fast casual seafood restaurant. There are 2 windows, one to collect your food and one to place your finished dishes at. You get to pick from all of their seafood catch of the day. You also may pick how it's cooked and the portions of how you want everything. I love that Spain understands how portion sizes work. It's just enough for you to enjoy and not overindulge. Here, you also get to pick how the food is prepped. We pretty much picked everything to grill except for the mussels, in where we got to choose more of a tomato-based sauce with. Here we have some pulpo, or some octopus, sprinkled with paprika and a little bit of olive oil. And guys, this texture, they know how to cook their seafood on point. Nothing is overcooked and overdone. It's perfect. Guys, coming up is my first time ever having razor clams, and let me just tell you, this was probably my favorite discovery on this trip. Razor clams. If you ever get a chance, definitely try these out. with the shell. Kind of reminds me of gooey duck, but like very tender. Like if a gooey duck and a clam married each other, that's what it would taste like. Another highlight of this meal were these tiny itty bitty clams. My mom was actually super angry that they were so small because you could only enjoy such a small amount, but I thought they were fabulous. So buttery. Tender. So good. If you guys ever come to Spain and really like seafood, I highly suggest this restaurant here, La Paradita. I hope I'm saying that right. It was a total of 141 euro for our total cost for 6 people, and we feasted on so much seafood.
Alright guys, so it is the end of our official day 1 here, and I had so much fun. It's very exhausting. Oh, excuse me. We just finished up dinner. So good. The seafood is amazingly fresh here. Let's relax and stay tuned. Alright, good night guys.